What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So about a month and a half ago, a company called 4WDKING, they do kind of different lights for Jeep trucks, all kinds of, you know, kind of like LED off-road lights. So they reached out to me and they said, hey, how about we send you one of our lights? You go ahead, make a video on it, do a review, test it out, tell us what you think about it, and then introduce your audience to that light. So today, that's what we're gonna look at. We're gonna look at the 50-inch single row 4WDKING light bar. If you are one of the first subscribers to the channel, you probably remember that the very first video I posted on this channel, if I remember right, it was the install of that light bar that the H2 has. Well, it was about probably like a week ago where I went out for a quick drive right here by the mountains and flicked the light on, and I'm about to show you now what happened. Alright, so I don't know if you can see the light bar. See, there's only like that half lights up and the other half is just out. That's going to be taken out and we're going to replace it with a new light. By the way, somebody drove by the house a few days ago. They threw an egg at the H2 and look at that. See that? I guess they were coming this way and they snuck the hand out the window and threw the egg and it blew up all here. But look, it actually scratched the paint. So wish I knew who it was, but hey, I don't care. Now both of us are gonna go ahead and see the light for the first time when I unbox it. I'm gonna show you right here on the box. Hope that the camera does a good job focusing on all the features of the light. I'm still gonna post a link to this light and to all the other products that 4WDKING has on Amazon, so you can go ahead and check them out. Just go ahead and unbox it and see what that light looks like. I have like all kinds of tripods and stuff, but I figure, hey, let's see if I can do this single-handed. Unbox and film. Here we go. So let's see what comes with this light. I know it has some kind of hardware. I'm not familiar with what kind of hardware is in here. Like I said, we're gonna do these together. Here's a little bag with a little range. I can see right off the back that has two legs for the light. These looks really simple. Let's see what we got here. Phone. Again, this is a single row light. They do have a double row. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, look at that. I'm doing this with one hand. This right here is film, protective film. I'm about to rip that off. I like that the light has these slots back here to kind of keep everything cool. I've seen some other lights that don't have any of these slots. It just got a solid piece of metal back here. And for what I experienced with lights like that have been sent out to me in the past, is that all the lights that I've got, and obviously you've never seen those videos because believe it or not, there's a lot of products that get sent out to me. I test them out, and if I feel like this is not something that I should recommend to you guys will never see that video. And sometimes if you're somebody looking forward to sending me products, please don't take that the wrong way if I ever do that to you. I'm not saying your product is not worth anything. It's just that a lot of these companies that I deal with, sometimes they are not something that's been on the market for a long time. It's not the case for these lights that we're looking at today. But I'm just saying this in general because I have got a lot of companies that when you look at the store on Amazon, the store's only been open for like probably a month or so. And it's a good opportunity for me to test a new product, but at the same time, I think I mentioned these on previous videos, I do not want to make a video of a product just because the company and I made some kind of agreement for me to kind of advertise this light. That's not enough for me. I had to have the light for a little while test it out. Obviously, when you see the video, I have already got the light for a while now. I'm not gonna put out a video of a light that you can see right off the back that doesn't look right, or that when you install the light, there's some of the LEDs are not working, which, believe it or not, has happened to me in the past. And I've never had, it's only been probably about 4 different companies that had sent out lights to me where I test the light before I install it on the H2. Half of the light doesn't turn on, which I can understand that the light could have got damaged. But then when they send me another light, another issue comes up. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? How about we do this? We give you a second opportunity, work on the little tricks, issues, and whenever you're ready, let me know again, and I'll probably work out with you. Believe it or not, out of 4 or 5 times that has happened to me, they have not reached out to me again, and eventually the store disappears from Amazon. So there you have it. Again, I don't want to put out a video and recommend a product that does, if it doesn't work for me, most likely it might not even work for you guys, and I don't want to put you guys on that situation, because we all know it's a hassle to order something, wait for it, and then have to wait God knows how long for a refund. So let's keep on looking at this light. Alright, one quick thing I want to show you. I finally got the entire light out of the box. You see this foam right here in the middle? This piece of foam right here is something that I seen missing from some of the other lights that I got before. They usually only get one piece of foam at the very end of the light, another piece of foam at the very end of the light that barely holds the light, and there's nothing on the middle. I like the fact that they took the time to put another piece of foam in the middle of the light. It prevents the whole thing from bouncing. I'm going to go ahead and peel that film off and continue with the install. See if I can peel these off. It's kind of hard to get to it, but ooh, almost got it, single-handed. Bam, there you go. Again, this is a single row light. They also have a double row, just like the one I have up there. This is everything that comes on the hardware bag. Plenty to do the install. There you go. I got both ends all set to go ahead and install up there. The cable that you get with this light, it's about probably just over 1 foot long. Here is the old light and the new light up on top. Just so that you know, I just went ahead and measured the new light. It's a 50-inch LED Lightbar, but from this edge right here to the other edge is 52 inches. Just in case you decide to get the light and you want to know exactly how long it is. Remember, right from that very edge right there all the way to the other side is 52 inches. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you, I put the hardware that came with the light just so that you can see what it looks like. But the base that's already up on top of the H2 is the same size of these screw right here, and it's actually on there like pretty tight to the point where it's probably going to take a while, probably next to impossible to get it out by now. But since it's the same length, I'm going to go ahead and use the other legs that I got on top of the H2. But again, I put it on here because I wanted to show you what the hardware that comes with the light looks like, just so that you have an exact idea of what you're going to get if you decide to go ahead with this single row. Again, if you're looking to get into a double row like my old light, 4WDKING also has a double row. Again, check the links on the description of this video. Check out their store and you can pick whatever light is going to work out for you. Whenever you do something like this, if you have a second set of hands that are available to you, please go ahead and do it. Don't do what I'm trying to do, trying to climb up this ladder and hold the camera and get everything done myself. But again, It's all up to you. Now, I wanted to show you something. I show you the hardware that comes with the light out of the box, but then I wanted to show you the legs that I got here already installed on the H2 from the previous light. Again, there's nothing wrong with the ones that 4-wheel drive King sent you, but these, it's a little bit sturdy, kind of different, stronger kind of metal. So I went ahead and used these guys right here, since the hole and everything is pretty much the same as these, and it'll fit in there. But again, like I showed you before, 4-wheel drive King will send you a little hardware bag. That's just enough for the single row LED light to get installed on pretty much any vehicle. All right, let's see if this works for me. Where are you? Right here. See, if you get some help, please use it. Don't be hard-headed like I am. There you go. Put this guy right here. This might be a good time for you to double check the angle in which you want to put your light on. If you're the kind of guy that likes the light to go ahead and all out far, I recommend you do this probably close to nighttime, so you can have a better idea with the truck pointed at probably your garage door or a flat wall, so you have a better idea of where you are in case you kind of miss your aim. Because I've seen a lot of people install the Lightbar, and they do it during the daytime, and then after nighttime comes, they notice the light is not pointing the right way, but instead of fixing it, and time goes by, and you just leave it like that, and then you probably end up going out at night on the trail, and the last thing I want to do is be out of the truck at night, stopping everybody else that's behind you, if you're with a group of people, just because you want to adjust your light bar all the way out there on the trail. Like I say, might as well do it while you're here the first time. I already know from my other light where this flat front right here should be pointing. All right, this is what the light looks like. I'm all set, securing both ends. I'm gonna go on the other side of the truck, get the wiring all set, and then I'll show you what this light looks like during the nighttime and now during the daytime. All right, so the light, it's all put together. The sun decided to come out now that I finished installing the light. You can see the entire thing turned on right there. What I'm gonna do is, again, thanks to the magic of video editing, I'm gonna flip my fingers. We're gonna go to nighttime. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. All right, so there you have just the headlights by itself. That's how much light you get. A couple of things that I want you to keep in mind. My driveway is like in a little uphill, and it's sideways. So, and then now let me turn on the light bar. There you go. I'll say for the single row LED light bar, it puts out enough light. Again, I had to adjust it, but I want to give you guys an idea of how much light it puts out altogether. And you know what? Just for fun, let me turn on my other lights on the bottom. See if you see any difference. There you go. Now all the lights are on. What do we have? We have the headlights, these guys right here, the light bar up top. I need to upgrade this guys right here. I just haven't picked the right ones yet, but there you have it. So really quick, I want to show you. There's all my wiring right here that goes to the side right here. You can see the wire right there. There's a hole right there, and there's another hole right there that allows me to run that wire all through up here behind this plastic piece to the top light. This plastic piece has 2 screws on it, one right there, the other one like down here. Remove the 2 screws and the whole section comes off, and you can just go ahead and run your wiring up there. And yes, I need new lights. You all know that this is the problem that we have with these old lights. Eventually I'm going to go ahead and when I find the right ones that I like, I'll go ahead and replace that. But anyways, so the wire comes all the way out to the side right here, and then under this light, and then it comes out right here. You can see on my finger. So the wire has always been laying on the side right here, all the way around to where the light is at. I never had any problems with the way the wire is right there. I know some of you recommend it to go under this plastic too. I decided not to do that. It's easier that way, and because of previous lights that I have got on friends' H2s and other different lights that I've seen on H2s, when you run the cable through the side right here, even if you have a different what's it called, a different roof rack, no problems at all. Never had any problems with water getting into the wire. I kind of like to go crazy when I'm doing any kind of installation when it comes to tape, electrical tape. I mean, electrical tape is really cheap, so please don't short out on that, because you think just a little bit it's enough, and then next thing you know, water gets in there and then it ruins anything, a light or any other thing that you put on the H2. So if you can, please go crazy. Make sure all the wires are protected from water. Again, check the link on the description of today's video for all the 4-wheel drive King products. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you on the next one.